Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is a daily, oh no, this is a reading for what is the Divine Masculine Thinking. I seen this on another person's thing, and so instead of me taking a break from the karmic thing, because every now and then I have to kind of take a break from those energies, and then I'll come back to it when I'm ready to. But let's take it as far as what is the Divine Masculine Thinking, and then I'll kind of give us an idea, and if the karmic pops up, then we'll go on ahead and go tread those waters. But right now, I'm not going in there looking for that at this moment. So we'll see what pops up. Y'all know me. It might. So, okay, let's see what's happening with the Divine Masculine for this week. Let's look at the energies. Clear. What is Divine Masculine thinking about for himself as far as in his heart? Thank you. What is he thinking about for himself as far as in his mind space? Had to open up the door. Ooh, it's so hot in here. I thought I was going to fall out. What is in his mind space? Two came out. Okay. What is in the Divine Masculine's heart space? I already did that in another one. Okay, let's just start from that one. So stop. And then we'll go on from that way. So what is Divine Masculine thinking? Because I know a lot of for this week for 11, 12, all the way into the 18th or the 19th. So let's see what's happening as far as what is he thinking. He's saying this way I could go more in depth. Pay attention to the red flags. It's in reverse. Signs are cautioning you. So I get a split when I look at that. So there's some of them that's like, ooh, there's a lot of red flags. He's looking at the Divine Feminine, kind of giving a side eye. Something about you, you're still hiding. I don't truly trust you. I don't know what it is, but something's a little bit too good to be true when I look at you. Okay, that's what I pick up when I look at that. Then some of them say, I see it and it don't bother me. I don't think, I'm tired. I've been playing very cautious because of me saying these outer things. And right now I know I'm at the point that it's paper tiger. So I'm not looking at the red flags. That don't bother me. I see, you know, you got some of those guys that say, I see her flaws. It don't bother me. Not at all. I see it. Next we have here, in what the mind space of the Divine Masculine is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So right now he sees that there is something at play when it comes we're looking at his counterpart. Doesn't matter if it's in a twin flame relationship, twin soul, or not, just regular. He really sees there's a strong magnetic attraction here for whomever, whatever it is, whoever his eye has sparked this light, and it's really, really, really has got him curious to really say, I'm gonna pay attention to it. She's got all eyes is on her right now. My attention is on her. Okay. Also in his mind space, it says, we're waiting for divine time is at work in your love life. So right now, he's just saying, I'm tinkering and I'm toying with it. I'm just going to see where this goes. You know how some men, you know, they're in a relationship, they're like, I ain't going to be no fools rush in. I'm going to take my time. The last one was a little tricky. And so this time, I'm just going to take my time and, you know, really seeing where this goes. So that's what it means by divine time. That means not rushing into it. It's just going to take my time, see what things develop. And that's that. I'm picking up from this one, Divine Masculine, say this time I'm going to do it right. Clear. Let me get some clarifiers. Can you clarify, pay attention in reverse for me, please? Can you clarify chemistry for me? And can you And can you clarify? Oh, I know that. You want to turn that way? Whatever. And can you clarify? Sorry, doing wash. Can you clarify? Whatever. I'm hot. Thank you. Worth waiting for. I went there and went back to that. I mean, I had you. Anyway. Okay, so now, let's look. Red, pay attention to the red flags. Some of them say I'm not paying the red flags. Because it's like, I don't want to even, you know how you want to say, I don't want to even bring back up that mess over again. You know, I'm trying to let sleeping dogs lie. Now you talk about regenerating this overthinking thought process about the whole thing. Me looking at her that way. She got something to hide. Something ain't right. You know, because sometimes after a while, you start being suspicious about everything. After a while, you're like, you know what, this working on my nerves. I'm tiring my own self out. I make my own self crazy. I'm just not going to be doing all this extra stuff with that. So that's an issue as well. Looking at also chemistry. Okay. Chemistry right here, he's saying, I feel that it's chemistry, something about this divine feminine or this feminine, right, this twin flame or not, had set something, ignited something with him. It brought some new light that he's never seen with, and he's like, oh, I'm curious too. You know, I'm curious to know where it's going from. It has ignited. Here it comes with this yang card for the divine masculine. It has ignited something within him. He feels open about it. He wants to obtain it. He wants to receive it. He's in receiving mode. And the stars are aligned with this. So this is really playing a part here as far as this chemistry. Worth waiting for. Divine timings at work, in your love life. It say it's mending. This can go two ways for the divine masculine. Some of them he's got to mend some stuff within himself. Some of them he's got to mend some fences with you as the feminine, because maybe in the past he's done something wrong. He's coming back on the scene, and he say he wants to make things right when he comes this time. And that's why he says it's worth waiting for. So right now it's just like, you know, I'm taking my time. I ain't going into this real gung-ho. Maybe we talk on the phone. You know, I work my way out to taking her out. I'm not going to really put on that extra pressure that I did last time. We're going to do it right this time. And then also, I'm thinking about he's also mending some things relationship-wise. Could be outside other past relationships, family issues, things on the job. So he's got to mend some things, get some things together with that. Let me check out what the energies clear. Let's look at these cards. Let's get some more further clarification with that. Oh, I'm sorry. You did bring out something, and I didn't pay attention. Excuse me. Bring it to me again if that's the card. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so like I said, he like, I'm tired of this stuff. I know right now, some of them, like I said, still looking at saying, this too good to be true. You coming up here, y'all looking pretty, you looking beautiful, all this ordination on, and all this extra here, your head is covered, you know. I don't know what I'm getting into. You know, there used to be back in Asian, I think I talked about that, custom, where you didn't know who the bride was until you married them. You talk about that show, talk about blind, what's that the show that they don't know who they marry until they marry them? I don't know, blind marriage or whatever the heck the name of the show is. You talk about that, that was the real life show there, where they got married they brides and would not know. You know, it's like some of them is like, oh, I didn't hit the jackpot. They be looking at them, say, I hit the jackpot. The bride be looking at them ready to cry, say, oh my God, I'm doing the hell. He's so ugly. Oh Jesus, why, Lord Jesus? What did I do in another life, Jesus, to get me into this? Oh Jesus. And some of them guys would rip up them veil and they would say, hey, ooh, it's very nice. Looking at him like, oh my God. Why, Lord Jesus, what did I do, Jesus? What did I do? Oh my God, I must have did something wrong in my other life. So it's the same thing vice versa with that. So that's what this remind me of. He's like, you know, some of them say, I don't know what I'm getting into. And some of them say, I already know what I'm getting into. I see the red flags. I already know the flaws. That ain't really bothering me. So this deceit thing. So some of them say, I don't want to bring back up this damn regenerate old thing. Let sleepy dogs lie. Just let it die. I already know. This chemistry. So we got the chemistry here. We got also the yang. I told you something has been, she's sparked something in him. She's got, he's open and receptive to this, whatever he's receiving from this new power, this new energy she's sending to him. And then you got, because right now he's working on daughter value. So right now he sees the value in, let me kind of check into this a little bit more in depth. It's some things that follow behind this by me opening up myself to this. So, you know, daughter value, abundance. And if you're on a divine twin soul relationship, I'm opening this up to, it could be anybody in a relationship, but if you're in a divine twin soul relationship, you know that once you do say yes and really open yourself on up to being with your divine counterpart, that these abundance things blossom, those things come next. Okay, so but you got to get rooted in it. I see, get your solar plexus under control, and most of the time when you do that, that comes together. Your abundance follows with that once you fully completely open to doing that. Worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your love life. Yes, okay, so right now he's saying he's not pushing it. He's going to take his time because he's got to mend some things, and then once he does that, things are just, as far as in this relationship, is just going to blossom just abundantly. So just let him go ahead and take his time. This is what he's thinking about. It's like I said, let me take the time. I'm in some things on the sidelines. You know, let me do what I got to do this week. Okay, on that one. Okay, what's the overall energy about? Clear about what he's thinking. Perfect. He's balancing. He's doing a balancing thing. So right now he's trying to balance some things. This is what he's thinking. This is the overall arching idea of his thinking right now. Okay, and that makes sense. What does he need to surrender? Clear as far as his thinking with the divine masculine. What does he need to surrender? Surrender to your intuition. So tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So, you know, like you say, I'm just kind of waiting to see. I'm mending some things. So divine masculine. So what you need to surrender is into your intuition. Your intuition pretty much is not going to steer you wrong. I like how you think. You say, you know what, I see the red flags. I know about her. You know, I know about Divine Sunshine's quirky ways. I ain't going to let it bother me this time. Last time, everything bothered me. About it, always talking spirituality. I talk about energy and things like that. Now, with me, and I'm just going to be like, you know, I see it. That's part of her. You know, that's part of the package deal. If I love her, I want to be with her. So be it, whatever. You know. And so that is the issue that he's got to surrender into his intuition, because his intuition is going to steer him in the right direction. And then, what does his higher self want to say to him? Clear. What does his higher self want to say to him about this thinking? Head games. Now, you know what this already tells you right now. You got to get out that head. I think that's what it means. Number 36. Let's read and see what this is about. Okay, number 36. Okay, head games. The trouble with smart people, and yes, that means you, is that they occasionally have a tad bit of difficulty surrendering to the big guy. They want to analyze everything, figure everything out, go from A to B to C to D ad nauseum. So here's all you need to know about this. Sometimes it's better to let go. All right, that's a nice way to end it. So this is a nice new piece for this week. Not doing a karma thing. Let my kind of rest on that, because I say, you know, that hits a little home doing that. So I have to dip in to kind of dip phase on out. So with this one, this is truly just showing up with what the Divine Masculine is thinking. All right, so for this is for this week. So that's from 11/11 all the way up to 11/18, excuse me, is where this spans. So until next time, I stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay elevated. Namaste, namago.